Yo, what's the word? It's Vinnie Paz, back again. I'm started last week with the new Jedi Mind Tricks record, and I'm writing tonight for it. I'll be recording tomorrow, so we're like 2 or 3 songs into that. Like I mentioned to y'all before, we whittled it down to like 3 different choices for a title. So maybe by the next time I talk to y'all, we'll have the title for the next JMC record. So it's gonna go this record, Cornerstone of the Corner Store, October 28th. Then in the springtime, Heavy Metal Kings, myself and Ill Bill. That record's called Black God, White Devil. And then in the fall of 2017 will be the next Jedi Mind Tricks LP. But yeah, let me show you what this record's incredible to me. So this is from a gentleman named Michael Cobbs. He asked a lot of questions, but they're not too difficult to answer. So damn man, they're not too difficult to answer. So I'll try to just rip through them real quick. What restaurant is the best Philly cheesesteaks in Philadelphia? Off the rip, I gotta correct the Philly cheesesteaks. We don't call them Philly cheesesteaks. We're in Philly. It's just a cheesesteak. There's no Atlanta cheesesteak. There's no, it's I'm trying to figure out how to describe when people say that, like, yo, where can I get the best Philly? It irks people from Philly. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but it's from here, so it's a Philly cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cheesesteak. My favorite cheesesteak in Philadelphia, all of Philadelphia, is Cosme's Deli, South Philly, 8th and Dickinson. They're incredible. That's my favorite spot. There's other good spots though, the touristy spots is where people go. They also make it mad convenient for you because they're open all hours. And certain spots like Cosme's or Steve Prince Steaks, they're not like that. They're not open all hours. So Pat's and Geno's gets a lot of burn because of their hours. But Phillips is 24/7. Phillips is on 23rd and Pat's Young. Phillips is pretty good, and they're open all the time. So if you're looking for some late night shit to soak up the alcohol, Phillips is official. What's the name of the best Italian restaurant you ate at? The food in Italy is obviously the most authentic and the best, but I'd be lying if I said that I remembered the names when I was there. I would be lying. So the food in Italy is the most superb Italian food, logically, obviously. My favorite Italian spot in Philly. The thing about that is, when people ask me to suggest spots when they're coming to Philly to eat, a lot of the spots in South Philly or near the Italian market in that area, their menu is very similar to that what my mother cooks. So I wouldn't go there because my mother cooks that and cooks it better, in my opinion. So because you have different styles of cooking in different regions of Italy, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's southern Italy, northern Italy, Sicily, the island, there's a lot of very different styles of cooking. So there's a spot in Philly. One is in Old City in Philly, and there's one in the suburbs, and it's called Spasso. Spasso is my favorite restaurant to go out to because they make dishes that Mom's doesn't make. So, but there's nothing better than Mom's. What are your top 5, 10 favorite books to read? That would be hard. I don't read much nonfiction. I mean, I don't read much fiction. I read predominantly nonfiction. Howard Zinn is probably my favorite nonfiction writer ever. His books changed my life. But as far as fiction is concerned, I worship at the altar of J.D. Salinger and Bukowski. There's in terms of fiction, it's pretty much just a non-stop rotation of them since I've been like 13 or 14, of Bukowski and Salinger. So You know, there's other people mixed in. Obviously, I was a horror fan, so I read Stephen King. Clive Barker was a huge influence, but um, Howard Zinn might be one of the most brilliant minds of the 20th century. Top 5 favorite painters, artists. I'm not an aficionado, so that's it's hard for me to answer, and I'd be lying to you if I just started talking about Van Gogh or, you know, I'd be lying. I'm not well versed in that world. Who or what inspired you to write? If you mean hip hop, the first record that I ever heard that made me want to write was This Cut's Got Flavor by Latte. That's when I said, yeah, I want to do this. I was like 9 years old or something. What's your favorite Italian dish? Probably something called linguine panza. It's linguine and shrimp and crab. I love that. This one's funny. What's the best beach to visit in Italy? Look, man, I hate the beach. I think it's disgusting. I hate sand. I hate creatures. I hate crabs crawling around. I hate jellyfish. I'm not fucking around with the beach on any level. I don't care who I'm with, where we're at. I'm not fucking around with the beach. What are you currently working on? I've been talking about that ad nauseum in these videos. This record's coming out, shameless plug, and Heavy Metal Kings and JMT are next. So Michael Cobbs, thank you. Hope I answered in a timely manner. This record comes out. This is my record. Cornerstone of the Corner Store. Vinnie Paz, October 28th. I'm on Twitter at Vinnie_Paz. I'm on Instagram, IG at BoxCutterPazzy. Facebook, Jedi Mind Tricks. Facebook, Vinnie Paz. If you want vinyl, CDs, tapes, hats, clothing, sweatshirts, digital downloads, etc. Jedi Mind Tricks .merchdirect.com. Everything is there. And my podcast is broadstreetbreakdown.com. It's just me and 3 of my oldest friends talking shit and busting balls on some Philly East Coast shit. We talk about music, pop culture, everything really. So yeah, God bless.